Hey everyone, Brian Zane here. I'm shooting this little shorty update from the confines of the office of my day job, but I just want to talk to you real quick about some late-breaking news that came down the pike late last night. According to Figure 4 Weekly, Destination America has announced they're canceling Impact Wrestling effective September. The report cites that while the ratings for the show have been good, not good enough to justify the cost of programming. And on top of that, ad space has been very difficult to sell on that show. So that's where we are now. If you recall my little episode about TNA early last season, then you know we've been here before, back when Spike TV said they were going to cancel TNA. And back then, I was shocked. I was really surprised that Destination America picked up Impact Wrestling. I thought that when Spike TV canceled, that was going to be it for them. But I was glad that they did get picked up. But now we're at this point now where Destination America is also dropping them. After that, where's Impact Wrestling going to go? It just makes no sense to me. I can't fathom a place. I never heard of Destination America before they picked up Impact Wrestling, who, by the way, Destination America, I think, really screwed TNA on this, because they said from the beginning that TNA was going to be the flagship show at the network, but then they put them in this Friday night death zone of a time slot, so that didn't help them at all. And, of course, the fact that, you're a small-time cable network, barely anyone knows about you. I think more people found out about you after they announced that Impact Wrestling was going to go there, so now you're dropping them. So, I don't know where TNA is going to go from here. Like I said last year, they could go international, but that's very cost-heavy. They could go web-only, but if they can't sell ad space on basic cable, then how are they going to sell ad space on the web? It's a really weird and scary time if you're a TNA fan, or especially if you're an employee of TNA. Like I said last time this whole story came about, I feel really bad for everyone involved, the wrestlers, the crew, the executives, everyone who makes the show work. I feel really bad for them, because you don't want to see people lose their jobs in any circumstance, especially in wrestling when jobs at that level are very difficult to come by. So I guess it's one of those things where we just have to wait and see now. Maybe it'll be like last year when maybe some other cable network, some smaller, more exclusive package will come swooping in and save Impact Wrestling. Maybe they'll be going back to basic cable, the main 60 channels or whatever the basic package is now. I really hope they do. I hope they get to survive. But it's just been one thing of bad news after the other for this company in the last few months. I mean, Billy Corgan joining the creative team was a nice boost for them, but then you've got things like Jeff Hardy's broken leg, and the fact that the tag title seems to have been cursed for the last 6 months. Now you hear stories about people not getting paid. The fact that the Bischoffs are now suing the company for a large sum because they're not getting paid. Say what you will about WCW, but at least they paid their boys. That's just one of the many issues that are plaguing Impact Wrestling right now. Of course, in the fact that they're on this know nothing cable network, which is now dropping them. So hopefully they will find a new home. Hopefully they'll be able to survive for a little while longer. I mean, this is the little engine that couldn't, I think is what it's turning into. But I hope that they are able to survive after this recent setback. Hope to find a new home. Let me know what you think is going to happen to TNA / Impact Wrestling in the near future. Will they go the way of the dodo? Will they go the way of WCW and close their doors for good? Or will they find a new home on television? Let me know what you think. Oh, P.S. NXT TakeOver Unstoppable last night was really good, but I think we all know that because it's NXT and that's the standard now. But deep tease, next week I'm going to have an episode about NXT that you might not like. It will explain the problem I have with NXT, but I don't want to go into it here. Be sure to leave some comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Thumbs up if you like it. Be sure to subscribe to Wrestling with Regret and buy the Wrestling with Regret t-shirt. I'm Brian Zane, and I'll see you next time.